Welcome back, everybody. You're with us here on Cape Rugby TV. As you know, before the break, this past weekend, we're highlighting Caledonian Roses and Silvertree. They're playing in the City League. Good result for them, for Callies over Silvertree, but fantastic game for both sides. And once again, big thanks to the guys from Caledonian Roses for making it so convenient for us to come and film the game. We caught up with their president, Luqmaan Adonis. He's, of course, also a sponsor to the club.
Look, everything that we have worked for in the pre-season is coming to fruition within the first 20 minutes of this game. I think that our team has done well to maintain the structures. There's good communication, coordination, and in linking between our backs and forwards. We have most definitely shown that we have a lot of pace in our back line. And I think what was most impressive is the fact that we haven't pushed to be too overly impressive. We just maintain our structures, and for now that's good signs in our first game of the season for the league. Look, I think we did anticipate that in scrum time that we might be not struggling, but we would have some pressure. However, we've got a good bench. The idea here is to basically is to phase ourselves into this game and to make sure that we do our basics correct. So far, the lineups has been brilliant. It's a scrum time and we felt a bit of the pressure, but that will be fixed in the second half. We have the advantage of the wind in the second half, so I would like to be playing this, putting this team under pressure, playing in the air off, and just seeing a bit more variation. Over the heads and stuff like that. I think what we have shown thus far, we've got that capability within our team. I think our number 6, our flanker Mopo, he has been massive in the tight loose. In fact, I've been watching him, and he has secured a number of balls. In tight loose, has given us the opportunities to score as well. And in our number 13, Mustafa, the centre, he's a 21-year-old. He's super talented, and he has shown great maturity. And then also our backs, our outer backs. I mean, the pace that they've got and the experience that they brought to our club is brilliant.
All right, there we go, folks. President of Caledonian Roses, Luqmaan Adonis. Faisal, from an organisational point of view, always good to have somebody who's investing in the club. And is in a position to motivate people. I think as a leader, you guys have done so many workshops this year on governance and leadership skills, but every club needs that person from standing in the front, motivating and inspiring everybody.
No, definitely. I think Luqmaan as president is doing great work. I think we're building the structures within the club, and you can clearly see he's got his hands-on approach in terms of coaching. Admin, funding. So I think it's all about you need to know what's happening within the club, but at the same time also he's got the champions that are driving those components and that there. So you can clearly see I think Kelly's going forward in that there's going to be a formidable team, and they've got plans in terms of what they're doing and how the club, not only on the field, how the club is going to be funded, how the club is going to be supported, how the structures. So the junior programs that I speak about, chatting to Luqmaan and that they're doing great work at the schools and creating the link with the club.
Yeah, we also managed to catch up with their director of rugby and coach AJ or Ashab Job.
I think it was a good game for us today, be it our first game now post Ramadan. I think we were a little bit worried given that the tough preparation that we've had to struggle with the lights. I think the tremendous work that the executive has done behind the scenes to make our practice sessions efficient and still possible has come great fruit for us today. And given that the guys knew that the hard work that was done behind the scenes, they were able to perform and give us the score and the tally that we got today. But definitely, I think the strong point was that we spoke about the guys is that the attitude, given that we knew that we came from post-Ramadan now, that it's not going to be easy. So we wanted to play a certain style, which is a territory game, and then also the behavior and the attitudes from getting up from the ground, getting more into collision, making more contact, and making sure that they're playing for one another and for our community. We're playing MIT Rangers there at MIT or in Manenberg. So, it's back to the drawing board for us come on Monday. We'll be watching the video footage of ourselves, and then hopefully we can come up with a good game plan for them.
AJ, Ashab job coach there at Cali's. Jerome, he's talking about all the kind of stuff, I suppose, that you're looking for from a coach. Preparation, motivation. You can see he's got a whistle and a stopwatch on him. All right, I mean, it looks like he's focused on having a good league. He's ticking the boxes that you want to see from a coach.
Yeah, look, you can see he's very well prepared, and you can see how the team played. I mean, I haven't seen at match day a coach have a stopwatch and a whistle. So he is really well prepared, and I mean, it's part of level 1, level 2. You must always be prepared. So he's like really prepared, but it shows on the way they play. The guys have structure, and as I say, you can see when they're in the 22, they're gonna get points. So yeah, he's well prepared.
Faisal, from your side, again, I don't know if you want to echo.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, when I was at Primrose and stuff, AJ was busy, coaching there as well, helping and assisting. I think he's very passionate in that. It's good to see that he's still involved. I mean, I stopped years and years ago, and I was saying that to Jerome. I think he was part of, Patatiki, that used to be there next to the field with the stopwatch. So
well, I think he was strength and conditioning coach.
He was strength and conditioning coach, and I mean, that time he was doing great work.
Yeah.
So I mean, over the years and stuff, I'm sure he's he's gathered a lot of valuable experience on that. So
well, our Springbok coach currently used to be the strength and conditioning coach.
100%.
For the Stormers.
100%.
And he's now a World Cup champion.
I think the passion that AJ has on that there, you'll see at Cali's and that there's definitely going to be a team that to be taken note of.
Yeah. All right, folks. We also managed to catch up with their captain, Nkamva Ngwali.
Yeah, good game today, good result. A lot of hard work went into today and the week leading up. The boys, we've been training after the fast, trying to make comeback, but today, good game. Our next game is against Manenberg Rangers, I think. We're playing away at Manenberg Rangers, but we'll take it day by now. Rest up tonight, rest up Sunday, Monday we're back here, the hard work starts again. And then we'll take it day by day, then look forward to Saturday next week. It was tough, like as in rugby, no team will give you the win, whether you think you might be superior or inferior, but we had to work hard. So I told the boys, keep your head in the game. Game's not done until the final whistle, so they put in the hard yards in the game and we got the result today.
Nkamva Mgwali, of course, plays at number 8 for Caledonian Roses. Let's catch up now with the coach for Silvertree, Mourat, otherwise known as Baby.
Yes, we've started the game very well. We've counted them. Unfortunately, I have a lot of homework to do. Basically, our defense, open play, we couldn't reorganize in open play. But the one thing I can tell you that our team can do it. I just work on the negative part of where we went wrong today. The strong points, the forwards played very well. The forwards done the set plays good. The scrumming in the line-out was very good. Unfortunately, our backline couldn't capitalize on all that good ball that we've just won, And from our mistakes, the opposition just capitalized on them and they just played an open game with us.
When is your next game?
Our next game will be next week against Violet. Looking forward to our team to come as last year. We also lost our first game, also with a big margin, and we came back very much stronger. Just to point out, the two centers and the lock and my front row was very good today.
There we go, folks. Muhammad Baby Masood, of course, head coach for Silvertree. And I've always said that I really love seeing the background after the games. It's one of our highlights, seeing the kids run around after the games. I think, Faisal, that just always goes to show that the club is like the gears of the club, especially when you see the kids and the fans running on the field and that after the game.
No, definitely. I think, as much as we look at the score and that, the key thing is the community and that. And I think that's what it's about, I always say on the day there's got to be a winner, there's got to be a loser, but it's the spirit of the game and the two parties coming together and like you say, the kids, the family, that for me is that's the most important.
Yeah. Right, folks, we'll take a break. When we come back, We're going to take a look at the Western Province women's side up against Free State. We'll, of course, take a look at your results coming in from the weekend. Back in a sec. Don't go away.